Okay, so this is actually super quick, very simple, and I usually do it the night before for better results. Fill up your favorite cup or bowl with oats, whatever type of oats you use. It's one of my favorite cups. It says today's goal: keep the tiny humans alive. My husband got it from Target, of course. So I fill it up about halfway. You can add a little bit more or less, but it's gonna be a lot when you add whatever milk you choose. I chose coconut milk from Trader Joe's. This one is unsweetened. However, I didn't realize till I got home that it's not 100% coconut milk. So if you choose to go to Trader Joe's and try this one, just know that it is not 100% coconut milk. At this point, you'll fill it up about most of the way, just enough to cover the oats. And like I said, you can use any milk that you choose. I like to add a little bit of regular 2% milk, just because the coconut milk is thin and it sort of just sinks. Here you can add whatever type of spices you like, cinnamon, if you have a pumpkin spice seasoning, add that. Just a little bit for flavoring. And this is my favorite part. I usually add 2 frozen strawberries. You can also add fresh fruit, blueberries, whatever you choose. I kept wanting to mess with the cup here. Like I mentioned, these strawberries are really big and they're frozen, and it's okay because, like I said, I do this the night before. They defrost and I'm able to smash them up in the cup. At this point, you can add your favorite sweetener. I chose to use honey, but you can use brown sugar, stevia, monk fruit, whatever you choose, or even just regular sugar. It's okay if it's all over the strawberries. Everything will eventually be mixed up together. And this is what it looks like. Pop that in the fridge and it'll be ready in the morning. Like I mentioned, once it's done, I kind of smash up the fruit and it becomes one big strawberry oatmeal. You can also add peanut butter or protein powder. You can make it your own, honestly.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am tracking my second pregnancy. If you aren't new here, then you know part of my past, and that is that I have had 2 miscarriages and I'm finally pregnant with our baby. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know the gender because I announced it on there. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, I will just insert the ultrasound video here now.
Give you gender with this image here.
What?
You said you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me label so you can follow with me.
Okay.
Faintly see other side in the background. And we'll be going up this way, also being crossed down by me. As far as gender goes, you're seeing it in between right there. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations. It's a baby boy.
Ray, you having a brother? I knew it when I saw it too.
Yeah. What the heck?
I still can't believe that we are having a boy. And the only reason I say that is because we have a daughter and that's all we know is girl. I did want to do like this big gender reveal announcement, but we actually decided in the parking lot that we were just going to find out right then and there. And I was a nervous wreck to find out because I didn't prepare myself to find out the gender, but I am glad that we did it that way. I am in this stage of my pregnancy where I am always hungry. I feel like I always want to eat something. And it's not like, oh, I'm bored, I want to eat. It's like, I'm actually hungry. Like I said, I'm 20 weeks pregnant and I've already gained about 15 pounds. I'm not honestly too like upset about the number because I know that I'm pregnant. I do try to watch what I eat. I do not eat like super healthy, but I definitely do not eat really bad. I haven't noticed any new stretch marks. I did get stretch marks on my first pregnancy. I only got them in the lower left part of my stomach, and those did not appear until I think like a day or 2 after I gave birth. During my whole pregnancy, I didn't see one stretch mark, and then all of a sudden I give birth and there's these white lines, and honestly I they don't bother me at all. I don't know why, it doesn't bother me. I don't think that it needs to. It's part of pregnancy. Your body changes, it stretches a lot. I do my best to moisturize. I use bio oil and CeraVe to moisturize my stomach. I've also had like a rash above my belly button pretty much my whole pregnancy, and I try my best not to scratch it, but sometimes it's hard not to. Something else that has occurred this pregnancy that didn't occur my last, and it all has to do with weight gain, probably not even pregnancy, is I'm getting a lot of cellulite in my thighs. And when I see it, I'm like, okay, it's there, but I remind myself that there's really not much I can do about that right now. I'm not working out, I don't do heavy lifting, so I know that once he's here, I will be able to get myself back where I want to be. But I am excited for when he is born to be able to work out and to get back into shape. If you hear crunching, it's my daughter eating cheese balls next to me. Yeah. Another part of the weight gain is my clothes is not fitting. And the main thing that is not fitting are my pants and my underwear. The underwear part really sucks, but I did find a really good set on Amazon. They are like seamless thong underwear and they're extremely comfortable. I know that they will stretch with me. I will put the link of those down below. But overall, I am actually feeling really good during this pregnancy. My first pregnancy, the second trimester was obviously easy because for the most part, the second trimester is easy. This time around, I feel like it's been smoother than my first. One of the downsides that I have is hip pain. I did not have that with my first pregnancy. I feel like, I think I'm technically like 5 months and I already have that waddle, and that's only because my hips constantly hurt or they feel really stiff. I also will get pain in my knees, or my legs will just feel restless early on in the day. I feel him move all the time. I actually started feeling him move at like 12 to 13 weeks, and it was just the flutter. So now that I'm 20 weeks, he's obviously a lot bigger. I can feel him move around. I can feel his kicks, and it's honestly the best feeling. It's so relieving because, like I mentioned, I've had 2 miscarriages, so that's how I know that he's okay and that he's safe and everything is going good. It's like I mentioned, it's like the biggest relief. And even if you haven't had a miscarriage, it's still a relieving feeling to feel your baby move because that's your only way of knowing whether they're okay. And my husband has felt him kick once, and that was really special. I can't wait for my daughter to be able to feel him move. She's still really little, so when I put her hand on my stomach, she just moves it right away. This pregnancy, I have had trouble breathing and heartburn. I have never had heartburn in my entire life. So when I first had it, I had no idea what was going on. It was actually extremely painful for me. I don't know if it is for everybody, but it hurt really bad. As for the trouble breathing, I was like a little bit surprised because I thought I'm still really early on to have problems breathing because I'm not super big, but at the same time I do have asthma, so I was concerned about that. I got the okay from my OB to take my inhaler whenever I need to, and it helps me a lot. Okay, so this is an issue that I really want to know if any other moms who have already had a child are experiencing or have experienced. My TMI, letting you know now, my nippity doodads hurt so bad, so bad. They never did with my first pregnancy. They may have been like sore, but it's to the point where if anything rubs them, like literally a blanket or just rolling over onto them, the pain is so painful. I don't know why. So if you're a second-time mom and you have this during your second pregnancy worse than the first, please let me know because I don't know why it's so bad. One of the joyful things about pregnancy is obviously naming your child, and it's also really hard. That's something that my husband and I are struggling on, and it is agreeing on a name. In my next video, I will be talking about baby names that we may or may not be using, so keep an eye out for that. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all of your guys' kind words and your support in this pregnancy, and even just in my YouTube channel. Before we go, I am going to show you the bump.